So now it's official. I'm moving out of this apartment in the end of June. And I don't have anywhere to go except my parents' place. So I'm moving there. And that's gonna be really interesting because now I haven't lived with my parents in 4 years, like since the beginning of the pandemic. So that's gonna be really weird, but it's also gonna be so right because that's gonna really make it possible for me to travel. But like I have been thinking about this for so long, but today I like sent the mail and I just got the confirmation. So yeah, it's really weird. And I also quitted my job. I had to do that some weeks ago before April. So that's also done in June. So then I'm just gonna be there without that payment. I'm just gonna have that social media job to live off. So that's gonna be really interesting. And like people ask like, oh, where are you gonna travel? I don't know. I don't know yet. Like the whole thing is just to like be free, create, and see what happens. Like I have no clue. Like my only thing is that I want to write books, I want to publish books, I want to meet cool people and really just document everything and just like spread a lot of happiness and joy. Like that's what I want to do. But I also am a little bit like, because I really like this apartment. I really like living by myself in Oslo. It's really nice. I got all of my friends here. But I also know that when it's a new chapter, there are so many things that can happen. There's so many fun things to just discover. Because I've been in this position so many times before when I don't know what's gonna happen, and then is when like the fun stuff really takes place. So it's gonna be really exciting. But yeah, it's gonna be different because now in 4 years I've known like, okay, I'm gonna go like to the next school year and the next school year after that. Like it's kind of like secure in a way. But now it's just like all free, all me. And I really, really love my social media job. But this is like a job where I kind of work the hours I have time to work. And it's been like a part-time job. So I don't know how much I'm going to be able to work. But, I think it's going to work out somehow. And I just feel really blessed that I have the opportunity to also live with my parents for a while. Like, they're just like, yay, happy, happy. I don't know if they're gonna think that once I live home. Because that's gonna be like a transition for them too. Because of course I've been visiting, but I've not like been living there for some time. But I do think it's gonna be good vibes. But also, like there's always this thing, like when you're back with living with your parents, you're going to be 16 again. It's like just this relationship with your parents. It's like a kid and parents, but I don't know. But I don't want it to be because we have a really good relationship and I hope it can just stay like that and it can just be like mature and good vibes and we can both grow from it. And it's gonna be really weird because I do really appreciate the times when I go home because it's more on the countryside, not that much happening, kind of quiet. But I really love when it's happening, like a lot of things around me, when you can go out and just like feel the life. Because for me, like freedom is really important to not feel like you're getting held down or anything like that. But I just think I need to be really clear with like boundaries and stuff also when I get home. Because they are grown-ups, I'm a grown-up. I'm just really intrigued like for that new chapter. But I'm really gonna miss this place when I move and all of that because honestly, I've lived here for a year now and it's kind of the longest I've lived a place since I moved home. Because it's like always been like 1 year and 1 year and yeah. And this is gonna be like 1.5 year-ish. So, but I'm excited. I'm really excited. And I definitely am prepared for challenges and to feel probably a little bit bad, and also like just telling people I'm gonna live with my parents. Like, it's not like, ooh, so fun, but you know what? I think I just need to own it. And this is what I like here when I hear the stories of a lot of different people. Like, they have periods where they move to maybe a sister and sleep on the couch or something like that. So I can take it as a part of my origin stories to move back home. And I don't feel there's any shame in that. I think it's gonna be super nice. I'm gonna be able to spend a lot of time with my old cat, my mom and dad. It's gonna be great. And I do intend to travel. So that's gonna be more like the home base to get home to. And yeah, I really did also think of like storing my stuff like in the storage unit, but I don't know for how long I'm gonna be traveling. So I think my plan is just to go through all my stuff and see what I need to sell and what I can store at their place, you know? Because that's like, it's just gonna be there, and it's just not gonna be like this sum of money that just grows and grows and grows. Yeah, so we'll see. I wonder like where's Silje in 1 year? If I'm like looking at this video in 1 year's time, like what has happened in my life? Like where am I? So much can happen in a year. I really need to like make a video where I take this one first and then I tell like, oh, this happened. That would be so cool. Just like a change in that way. Just see how I've evolved. Like, do I look different in any way? Like, for example, my hair is now short. Is it even shorter? Is it another color? Is it long? Who knows? Who knows? Who are in my life? Which kind of people have I met? Which maybe they turn out to be like family to me, or really just so many experiences, because a year, it's many days, man. A lot of things could happen. So this video was more just like a little bit of an update where I'm at now. And it's just so fun to do this like when you're in it, in the moment, rather than like talk about it past tense. So if you want to like follow this adventure, you know what to do. Hit the subscribe button, give this video a like, comment your plans, what you want to do. Are you moving back with your parents too? Like, what is going on? I really want to know if I'm the only person, or we can be like doing it together in some way. So yeah, I guess that was it for this little update. So I will talk to you in my next video. Okay, bye.